Absolute Wealth. Real investors, real results.
Hubert Sanders here with AbsoluteWealth.com. Let's take a look at the bond trade. So bonds are an interesting place here. I think bonds, and you probably also think that bonds are going to be the trade of the decade. I know I do. Now, it's a pretty bold statement. Now, the reason it can be so bold is it's the trade of the decade. So we've got a 10-year time period on it. So we've got a lot of time to see if it works out. It will be a really good trade. If you think about it in this perspective, if you think interest rates are going to be, basically at wherever they're at, if you're going to remortgage your home, let's just say they're 4%, 3.5%, whatever they are. If you think that interest rates will stay this long for the next 10 years, then shut this video off because it's going to do you no good. But if you believe that interest rates will probably at least slightly rise and maybe even really, really rise, then this is going to interest you. So when the bond's interest rates start to rise, the 30-year bond will go down lower, and we're starting to see this. And if you were a member of the premium videos, you would have seen that we've been recommending short bonds here, short bonds here, short bonds here, and in the last night's video, short bonds here. Now, you don't want to short them now because it's down 1 full point and 9/30 seconds, which means it's had a good run today. So what you want to do is wait for a bounce. Wait for a bounce on bonds and then short the bonds. Now, you may be going, I don't trade bonds. I don't even know what they are. Is there another way that I can take advantage of this massive move that's about to take place? Sure. All you have to do is do an ETF. You can either do TLT, and TLT is the 20-year Lehman's 20-plus year Lehman's bond fund, and you can see that it goes in the same direction as the 30-year bond. If you want to do an inverse ETF, then you could go TBT. It'll go in the opposite direction. So as the bonds are going lower, if you only have the possibility of going long, then you could go long TLT, and that's the ultra short Lehman 20-year treasury. So either one of those will work. Just make sure you know which direction you're going. If you're going to use the bonds as the proxy, as the bonds go lower, the TBT will go higher. As bonds go lower, TLT will go lower. Good luck. Hope it helps. I'll see you on the next video.